This plane climbs decent for a 2.0 plane. It's really good. And I'm positioning myself highest here. No one in the team is climbing, of course, but as you see there is a P-51 up, and he is really experienced. He has tons of kills, and of course he's in a better plane than mine, so it's going to be a challenge to get him down. But I know that he doesn't climb as good as my plane, so he's going to be really low on speed here, and maybe I can scare him off. Yeah, always keep your speed high. I'm keeping it now at least 300. Now I'm gaining. I'm gonna do a fake head on here and hope that he follows me up when he has less energy than I have. I have a lot of altitude now and a lot of speed, and he's gonna go for the head on and just make a short burst, pull up, make it loop, but he's not falling for it. He's diving. Instantly he saw me climbing, he dove down, and I can't catch him now. You should never follow up like after someone climbing when they have more energy. You're gonna stall out, and then you're gonna be an easy kill. I have to evade that head on there. Otherwise it would be a good opportunity if he kept climbing, but he didn't. He maintained his speed, so that's a no-go. One of the most important things when you have flying energy fighting, you have to be patient. You can't just dive down after everyone. This plane is really fragile, and so are the most of the planes you play. When the opposition has cannons, you only take one mistake and you toast. The weapons are letting this plane down, but its handling is really great. Keep an eye on the speed. I'm having plenty of speed. I have good altitude. I can convert it into an attack whenever I want, and I can get out of that attack as well without any risk. The MiG-3 is following me here, and I crippled his tail, and he is out of the game, out of the fight at least. The 4 heavy machine guns aren't much, but if you get a good burst, they will take out everything that is on this battle rating 3.7. It's trying to get up here all the time, this P-51. I have to stop him here. He's playing really smart. He's keeping his speed high, not falling for any traps. Try to drag him up into a stall again, but he won't have any of that. He just, whenever he's going down, like here, he's doing a barrel roll or some other maneuver, makes him impossible to hit. So far I haven't gotten any kills, but I haven't been shot at either, so the kills are gonna come. You have to be patient, don't rush it. I'm the only plane up here at this altitude, and it had been a lot different. It was a couple of us here. We can just boom and zoom them, baited them to climb after one, and the other one could have killed him. But it wasn't to be. And the P-51 is still trying to get altitude to get the superiority here. But he's not going to have it. But he's also doing energy fighting. But of course he has the superior firepower. But he's also keeping his speed really high, not to get boom and zoom by me here. Now to take in the bombers. Excuse me. And I have to do a... I don't have to, but I choose to do a head-on here on the TBF. Which could have cost me my plane. But I only got the glancing blow on my engine there, so I was lucky. I should have just maneuvered and taken him out instead, without that risk of being shot to shit. Now there are some people trying to climb. Keep an eye on them. The P-51 of course, and some other planes. The Jack 1 is an easy target. It's climbing really steep, but I have to abort that attack because the P-51 is coming up again. Now we have a Jack 1 after us. He doesn't have so much speed, but I don't want him to lose interest in me, so I'm gonna turn it into a climbing spiral. When I keep my speed high, but they are losing their speed, and they're trying to catch me. They're climbing and they're firing and they're turning, and now they're really slow, and I still got 360 here. That was an easy stall kill. He couldn't do anything. Jack 1. Not the right angle. Get some altitude again. See if the Jack wants to fight. It's a bit provocative. This plane is only battle rated 2.0 and everyone knows it. So a lot of people are gonna come up and try to kill you because they have higher battle rated planes. But this plane can hold its own up here. It is really good at this kind of altitude. So it's gonna be hard for them to come up and try to kill me here. Always keep an eye on what's happening below you. I got 2 kills now, so I haven't died, so I think that's pretty good. These games are normally very long. But don't get impatient and dive down into the furball. This plane and most of other energy fighters, they can't turn, so they just get shot to shit down there. When you're low and when you're slow, these kind of planes are really unmaneuverable. But as this speeds I'm flying now, 400 and 300 and high 300s, they are really maneuverable. I killed this tail as well, and that was a 700 dive, and it still was really good controllability. The Focke-Wulfs and the 109s are even better than this, and you have the cannons on them as well. But this is a really good plane to start practicing energy fighting because it's so good at it, and because you get punished if you misuse it. If you try to use it as a fighter, you are dead because it can't turn and it has weak armaments. You have to be really careful in this plane. Thinking of going head on with that PPY, but the Jack 1 is climbing up underneath and he's becoming really slow now, so, and he's trying to get his nose up to face me, but we won't have any of that. try to use your maneuvers in the vertical. Then you can convert your speed to altitude. If you do like horizontal turns, what that does is that you bleed your speed that you have, and you're not going to get it back. This P-39 would have been shot to shit by me, but he crashed into a teammate instead. And try to use the rudder. The rudder doesn't bleed speed as much as the ailerons do. So when you do those horizontal turns, try to do rudder turns. 109 and Jacks and this plane, they have a really powerful rudder, so they can turn really sharp on the rudder. And was another bit of a impatient dive there. He didn't get this nose up, so I was pretty low on speed. I mean, now we got plenty of speed, so yeah, you see I can easily turn inside his turn, even with this plane, because he has such a low speed now, he can't turn. It's getting a bit dangerous now. A lot of planes are coming up. And I killed this plane as well. The tail control is shot. But there's another plane now to worry about, so I have to focus on that SPD for a while. The Jack is not a threat anymore anyway. Here I'm using the rudder again to come behind him. If I would use the ailerons to turn here, I would have been bled my speed right down to nothing now. But I'm still doing 300, and now I can maneuver and turn really good. Yeah, the P-47 is a hard nut. And the Jack is still in the fight here, but it's more or less not a threat anymore. He's trying to bait the P-47 to follow me there. I flew underneath him and did like shallow climb. Yeah, he's taking the bait here. He's coming up after me, and he is really slow now. That was a dead easy kill. When you do the turn and climb, it looks like from their perspective that they are gaining on you, like they're gaining the advantage, because they can't see how fast you are going. They can only see that they are close in the distance between their plane and your plane. But I had like plenty of energy there, so it was never in any danger of getting shot down. When he got lured into a stall fight. The B-25 is a dangerous plane to face, and with this plane, obvious, it's made of glass, so you have to be really careful not to get shot down. So I'm trying to bait him here, trying to make him to climb. I have good speed and I have good altitude. I just want him to push up his nose to get a shot on me, which he's not gonna make, of course, but... And he didn't take the bait, he just baiting me instead to dive after him and get shot to shit, which is not what I'm gonna do. That plane is too dangerous now to attack, and they're gonna drag me down at low altitude as well, so there are a lot of red planes left now, so I can't be dragged down on those impossible kills. See if we can kill this Jack 1 instead. Yeah, There goes the wing. It has the 4 machine guns. They are pretty good if you're close. I'm using 700 meters convergence. I probably should change that to like 500 or something to get more punch. I'm gonna try it out in the next video. It could be energy fighting isn't the most of action-filled gameplay you can do. It's about keeping your plane alive and trying to get the advantage. Even with this plane, when you don't have the firepower, you need to get some advantage anyway, and speed is the way you can win. By keeping your speed high and their speed low, you can get a long burst on target. I have to go head on with this IL-4 here, so but it's pretty good on taking out pilots. This was the last kill, and no one killed me, and all the other team is dead because they fought down low and got shot to shit, and my fuel is running out, so this is the end. But I'm gonna fly away to the sunset. No one is gonna kill me, and that's gonna be it.